Welcome back to another episode of Rotations 101, the series where we teach you various damage rotations that out DPS your teammates. Today we're covering a rotation that was recently buffed because of the grenade launcher changes in update 7.3.5 known as Wendigo Cloudstrike. As the name suggests, before we get into the rotation itself, you're obviously going to need two things: the exotic sniper rifle Cloudstrike and the Wendigo GL3 heavy grenade launcher. The roll to chase on Wendigo can have some variants, but personally the one I would recommend is spike grenades, autoloading holster, and Cascade Point. It's also essential that you have the Cloudstrike catalyst, granting it triple tap, since this raises the total damage available from it by about 40%. Alright, with that short preamble out of the way, let's get into it, shall we? This rotation relies on using Cloudstrike precision hits to proc Cascade Point on Wendigo, and because they are both arc weapons, having triple arc surge complements this quite nicely. The easiest way to carry this out is by simply emptying the entire mag with Cloudstrike, reloading it, then swapping to Wendigo and again emptying the mag. Just on its own with well and triple arc surge, this rotation hits for around 2.2 million on Greg, which honestly isn't bad at all for how easy it is to carry out. However, we can take things quite a bit further. Hunters have access to the exotic helmet Foetracer, which grants you 4 times subclass matching weapon surge for 10 seconds after dealing damage with any of your abilities. Combining this with Arc Hunter and Gathering Storm, the rotation now looks like this. Cast Gathering Storm, and once you empty your Cloudstrike for the second time, throw your grenade to reproc the 4 times surge and then resume the rotation as normal. This now amounts to around 2.7 million damage on Greg, which is quite nice. Finally, the last variation you could try is including Warden's Law with Lucky Pants and Celestial Nighthawk. In order for this to work, your Warden's Law must have 4th times a Charm Vorpal plus a mag perk ideally so that it deals the most damage with Lucky Pants. Because we're not using Foetracer, we don't have to be on Arc Hunter, and actually Solar Hunter is better suited for this because we need a reliable way to reload our Warden's Law. Marksman Dodge does this perfectly, and you'll also be wanting Ember of Singeing so that your dodge energy can regenerate in time for future cycles. The rotation works as follows: cast Celestial Nighthawk Golden Gun, perform a loadout swap to Lucky Pants, empty the clip, dodge to reload Warden's Law, throw Fan Knives to proc Ember of Singeing, swap to Wendigo and empty the mag, swap to Cloudstrike, empty the mag and reload it, swap to Wendigo again, and then swap back to Warden's Law and empty the clip and repeat without the knife. The full unedited rotation plays out like so. Again, this ends up doing about 2.6 to 2.7 million damage on Greg, so about the same as the previous. However, do keep in mind that with this setup we have far more total damage available still. Really, the reserve ammo buff has done wonders for GL rotations, and this one here is no exception. In terms of which one is easiest to learn though, I'd say that the Foetracer rotation is quite simple while still performing really good damage. But for those who want to challenge themselves and reap the rewards, the Lucky Pants rotation is definitely the way to go. Anyway, that's all for today. I hope you learned something, and I'll see you in the next one. If you made it this far, thank you so much. Your support means the world. And if you're really into the content I create, consider becoming a member of the channel, which not only lets you support me in the best way possible, it also nets you a whole host of awesome perks along with it. A massive shout out to these members up on screen, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now, dear viewer.